I'm debating if I should start off with positive or negative. Something I would repurchase over and 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 over again. I don't care if it's $1. I don't care if it's 50 cents. I don't care if it's a penny. It wasn't given. Gone are the days where you can get stuff for the low. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome to my channel. First and foremost, I want to thank each and every one of you guys that watched my last video. That has been the best most watched video, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. To all of my new subscribers, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome. I'm hoping this year to push out more content for you guys, do more hauls. If you have recommendations of the things that you would like to see, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know, guys. What are you looking for? What is it on YouTube that you don't see that you want to see? Because with me, you're going to get the real, my honest opinion, my honest feedback. So I genuinely appreciate every single one of you. So thank you. Okay, so let's get into it. Now, about a month ago, I made my first Temu order. If you did not watch the video before where I unboxed my first Temu order, make sure you check it out. If you're unfamiliar with what Temu is a company similar to AliExpress and Shein that sells a variety of items ranging from electronics to novelty items to household items, small little knickknacks to clothing, jewelry, bags. Anything you can possibly think of, you will find on Temu. And what makes them so popular is how low cost their items are. I'm talking about finding things for 50, 60 cents, y'all. Like cheap, dirt cheap. The cheapest, honestly, I feel like you can get. Now, a month later, I'm here to do an update on some of the items. So I'm going to briefly talk about some of my favorite items, some of my least favorite items, and some items, it's like, it's not terrible, but it's not great. It's not something that I would consider repurchasing again. Okay, I'm debating if I should start off with positive or negative. Okay, I'm gonna do positive. Okay, so this item, hands down, I was blown away. When I first opened it and I first tried it out, I was amazed because I did not know what to expect. But now using it consistently, this is the one item from my order that I've used consistently. It has superseded my expectations. And this was the best purchase. And I'm so happy that I got it for an amazing price. And that item is the Lenovo Earbuds. Yes. Those black earbuds that I tried out for you guys, even though you can't hear the audio. In my last video, I was blown away by the sound, the power. Earbuds, one thing I love about earbuds, has to be good, is the bass. And for me, immediately when I listened to music with those earbuds, I felt the bass. It's very, very powerful. Now, the earbuds only cost me, I think, around $2 to $3. I'm going to show you guys so you guys can see. These are the Lenovo earbuds that I'm talking about. I got them in the black color, and here they are. And guys, these earbuds have literally been amazing. The sound quality that comes out of these earbuds, I'm just truly, I'm at loss for words. I'm like, what is the catch? Something must be wrong. And it's only been a month, so I'm going to continue to monitor just to see about longevity. But for $2, you can't beat that. I got these in replacement because I lost my AirPods, and I don't really got the funds right now to buy any crimping AirPods. So it's just something to hold me over. And I don't know if I'm gonna go back to AirPods. I mean, the only thing that I would say the benefits of AirPods is just the compatibility with Apple products. But outside of that, I feel like the quality is comparable to AirPods. $2 compared to $100+ AirPods. It's like, you know, at this point, are we just buying things just for the name? But yeah, this has hands down been the best. The best. This is something I would repurchase over and 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 over again. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Get these. Okay, next up on the list of my favorite items from my Temu order. This one came as a surprise. When I initially reviewed it, I was not happy about the quality. I did not really like the construction of it. I noticed a lot of flaws. So I wasn't really expecting much use of it, but it kind of surprised me. I've been using it a couple of times and it's been holding up. And that item is the black tote bag. This one, this black tote bag. Okay, I got two tote bags. One was this one, and then the other one was kind of like a fake leather quality. This one has like honestly blown me away. So when I initially reviewed it, I showed you guys there was like some threading. Like you can still see it here. You know, I wasn't too happy about the construction, the quality of the bag, but I've been using it and I have not had any issues really, besides just the cosmetic flaws, I guess you want to call them. But I've put heavy stuff in here and I haven't had any tearing or anything like that. This is just like my kind of like to-go bag. Like if I'm running errands or anything, I just put this over my shoulders, and it's good for what it's supposed to do, which is hold items. And I think I paid, I want to say like $5 for this. So yeah, for $5, I can't complain at all. This was a good buy. Would I repurchase again? Yeah, I think I would repurchase again. Now, in terms of the threading, I have to wait and see. Again, it's only been a month. I don't know if this is going to start to affect the bag when it becomes undone. But so far, I've had no issues. So I got a lot of comments on my last video and I truly appreciate it. I tried to read through as many as I could. If I didn't get back to you, I'm so sorry. But from the few that I did read, I saw some people, you know, that shared their own experience with Temu. I see that a lot of you are avid Shein customers, which is amazing. I did not mean to put Shein down in any type of way. I was just doing a comparative review because I used to shop at Shein. So, you know, don't come for me, okay? Shein, you got yourself a little gang, so don't come for me. I did see a comment about in terms of like quality and the price that you pay for certain items, and that because an item is dirt cheap, don't expect much from them. And I agree to an extent. When I purchase things, especially if it's lower cost, I don't go into it expecting like amazing quality. But if I am paying for something, I expect to get use out of it. Okay, I don't care if it's 10 cents, it's still money I'm paying. I'm not paying for trash, because if I was, then I wouldn't pay for it. I'll go to a dumpster and fetch stuff out of the trash. So, you know, this is a company that's marketing themselves as a reputable company. If you're advertising products as new and unused, then I expect that. I don't care if it's $1, I don't care if it's 50 cents, I don't care if it's a penny. I expect for me to be able to use the item. I don't want to get items that are unusable. So I just want to throw that out there. Okay, now rounding off my favorites list from my last Temu order is going to be the sweatshirt that I purchased from Temu. And here is the sweatshirt. I got this in a size large. The sweatshirt is an oversized sweatshirt, so the large, my normal size is a large, so it does fit a little bit bigger. But what I love about this sweatshirt is that I've worn it a couple times. I've washed it, so I feel like I can speak on the quality. It's still like new, like it's still like when I first got it. There hasn't been any shedding, because usually with, you know, lower cost clothing, you get shedding. Usually you will see that it shrinks. It hasn't shrunk or anything like that. It's still in the same state from when I first purchased it. It's soft. The material is so soft on the inside. Like, I'm blown away. I paid $3. I still can't get over that. Like, $3 for this. Okay. And we are currently living in a state of inflation. We're living in a state of inflation. So gone are the days where you can get stuff for the low. Okay, so now on to my least favorites. My order consisted of 10 plus items. I'm not going to go through every single item. Some items are just not worth mentioning. I'm just going over the ones that I was really blown away by, the ones that's just like do not get, and then ones that are just honorable mentions like so and so. Okay, I have 2 items that I just was completely disappointed by and would never repurchase and do not recommend. First is the body scrub, like the body scrub sponge that I got. It's that pink sponge. I put it right here. Yeah. I was really looking forward to this item and it severely disappointed me. And the reason being is that it marketed itself as a sponge that you use to scrub. Like I got 2 bath scrubbing items. That was the sponge and that was the exfoliating mitt. I haven't used the exfoliating mitt as of yet, but the sponge was the first thing I used. It felt there was no type of scrubbing sensation I got from that sponge. Like it literally felt like I was rubbing, I'm trying to compare the texture. It felt like I was rubbing like rubber on my skin. It was doing nothing, not even cleaning. It didn't even feel like a sponge. Like, you know how sponge, like it has like the holes in it and I don't know what material, foam. That's exactly what the material felt like on my skin. It felt like rubbery foam. I got no type of, I didn't feel any type of cleanliness from using the sponge. Like I felt like it was just moving around the dirt on my skin. I felt like when I put soap on it, the soap was just sitting on it. It wasn't lathering up or anything like that. It wasn't getting sudsy. It wasn't transferring to my skin. And I felt like it caused me to waste a lot of product. I tried using it a couple times, but it's just the same result. So I don't recommend. I don't remember how much I paid for it. I think I would say like $1. I don't remember. But even though it was only $1, that's not something that I would recommend or repurchase ever again. The next item, and the final item, is just 2 items I have. So, like, this literally feels like this is a part of a playset. Ooh, feel good though. Ooh, ooh. Sorry. I'm just thinking back to like my last review because I had a feeling that was it. Okay, so it was the Q-tips. Initially when I opened up the Q-tips, it was questionable to me because it looked really small, it felt really small. So I wasn't sure if they were going to hold up. Now, initially in my video, I said I was going to use them to like just clean around my nails if I'm ever doing like nail polish or anything like that. I compared it to like a little play item, like a play set item, you know, like the little play sets you get for like your children, and it comes in like different pieces. Like I compared it to that because it felt like that. It didn't feel like an average Q-tip. But nevertheless, I decided to try and use it to clean my ears. There are times where I didn't have like the full quality Q-tip, so I just went for that. Big mistake. Not only are these Q-tips bad quality, but they're dangerous. They are dangerous. One day I tried cleaning my ear. I went very softly in. I wasn't aggressive. And as I twisted the Q-tip, I felt the cotton separate from the stick. And the cotton was in my ear. Yes, the cotton was in my ear, separated from the stick. I try not to panic. And I was able to get the cotton out, thankfully. I didn't have to go to the ENT or anything like that. I carefully used a tweezer and just felt it in my ear and pulled it out. But that was just a traumatic experience that I never want to go through again. So I can't recommend those set of Q-tips that I got from Temu. Last but not least, these next few items I didn't hate and I didn't love. This item I was disappointed by because this item I was really, really looking forward to. And that item is the foundation brush. It's the handheld foundation brush. The one that had like the brown kind of bristles and then the black handle. It's like a handheld foundation brush. When I first tried it, it was just, what's happening here? I just didn't like the fact that the foundation that I use, I would have to use a lot of it. That was just like a big no for me, because the bristles itself is so thick. I feel like the quantity of foundation that I would have to use in order for it to pop up on my skin when I brush it would like have to be more than compared to a regular brush, which I didn't like, because who likes wasting foundation? You know, I usually, when I do my makeup, I use like literally a pea size. That's all it takes for me. But for that, I found myself having to use more product on it. And then also the application wasn't as seamless as I thought it was going to be. Like, I felt like I saw streaks. The brush, it just felt weird to hold in my hand. And then getting into like the smaller areas, like around my nose, it was just like I had this big old brush just going down. It was a mess. It was a mess. Okay, next is the makeup brush set. So this brush set had a variety of different brushes. I think like over 20, like a 20-piece brush set. I think that's what it was. And honestly, y'all, not dang one brush from that set I could use. It was just hard. It was too small for me. It just wasn't. It wasn't given. For me, I'm willing to pay more out of pocket. I'm fine with that. Okay, so for the $1 million question, is Temu better than Shein? And my answer to that would have to be, I think both Temu and Shein have their strong points. Do I feel that Temu in the future can replace Shein? No. I feel like Shein has its own customer base. Shein is an extremely popular company. It's reputable. I'm saying that. And I feel like people shop at Shein for specific things versus Temu. I feel like Temu is more of just random items that you don't even think about. You're just scrolling and it's like, oh, this seems interesting. I want to try it and it's only $1, so let me just buy it. Versus Shein, I feel like people are a little bit more intentional with their purchases. If Shein has been in hot water the past couple of years, just controversies and questionable business practices. If they continue down the line and more companies like Temu pop up that are comparable and offer items literally identical to Shein, I do feel like that can be a problem for Shein down the line, and that company may fall off just like other fast fashion companies like Fashion Nova and Missguided. Right now, Temu, I think it's leading right now in, I don't know what rank they are in, but they are in the top right now for shopping apps in the App Store, and it's gaining a lot of traction. If Temu maybe offers more clothing varieties, then I can see it rivaling, but replacing, not at this exact moment. Overall, I would recommend Temu. I think it's a great company. You can find honestly anything you can think of and things that you can't think of on the sites. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to my video. And if you are not subscribed and you like what you saw, and maybe you want to see a little bit more, like, oh, I don't want to hit that subscribe button yet, check out my other videos. And if you do like it, please hit that subscribe button below. 2023, I'm trying to push out more content on my channel, and I am taking recommendations. It seems that you guys love these hauls. I saw some recommendations for more Temu hauls, different items. I see that hair is on the top of the list, so I have been looking. I'm not confirming anything yet, but that is top of the list right now because I'm very selective about my hair. And to all my new subscribers, I know I mentioned it earlier, but I just want to just reiterate it again. Thank you so much. I had a goal going in with 500 subscribers, and now I've surpassed that, and I'm just blown away. I started off this channel as literally a hobby, a side thing to do. I didn't take it seriously. It was just therapeutic for me. And you know, after that last video that I did, and just getting a lot of love and support from you guys, it's really encouraged me and motivate me to continue to push out and do more. It's been a rough couple of years for me just for personal reasons, but this year I'm approaching it with a positive attitude, and I'm here to connect with you guys, okay? And just give you the real, give you the tea on everything and keep it 100. Until next time, see ya. Peace.